accessories and bits of kit that really aren't really considered important, but you really should. If you're going to spend money on anything in airsoft, and I mean really spend money on it, goggles. You only get one set of eyes. That's not just because I'm an optician. These goggles, I know Steve's mentioned them in his. First thing we did when we got these is we got Steve to hammer these with .4 point blank to make sure that they aren't going to go through. A lot of people, self included, have bought things like the Army of Two masks off of the internet. They look fantastic, they look evil, they look hench, they're brilliant. First time I used it, I took it to ground zero and I took a couple of shots. This is in the safe area, just showing people it. And the araldite around the lenses fell out. One of the lenses fell straight out. If that was a BB shot, straight through. Cheap masks off the internet. Save you money, they look cool, they're not always going to save your eyes. So if you do buy one, before you use it on site, please, for the love of God, if you have a friend that has a high-powered sniper rifle, get him to hammer it. If you don't, take it to the site with you, get them to test it on site. Worst case scenario, BB goes straight through. When they test it, you keep your eyes, they'll give you a mask to use for the day. You only get one set. Face protection, not mandatory on most UK sites. The only minimum is eye protection. Now, myself, I work a lot with the public. So for me, going into work with a face covered in BB welds, really not an option. So I started with a mask like this. Coradora, it's the stuff they make the webbing out of. Got it off eBay for about 15 quid. It's breathable, it fits well, it's camo, it looks cool, it matches. And I believe on one of our videos from Close Action, you can see me take a sniper shot side on in the face when I'm wearing this.
Oh! Hey! Look at that sniper! Hey! That just hit me there. I love this mask, otherwise I'd have no teeth left.
I wasn't wearing this, I've lost a tooth. Face protection for a lot of people, they avoid it because it looks funny, doesn't spoil, you know, it doesn't look cool. Again, it's something I always run with because while my face isn't that pretty, I still need it in one piece. The only problem I found with this mask, because it's fabric and it's a full coverage, you can still shout through it, you can still be heard by all your team, but it gets very, very hot, moist, sweaty, smelly, stinky, horrible. So, not fantastic. So we moved on to what we've been seeing a lot of these days. Mesh masks. It's a cheap internet buy. We got these off eBay banned. Links at the end again. These, absolutely fantastic. Mesh, so you can breathe through them. They steam, they get a little bit moist on the inside with condensation from your breath, but they don't, you know, they don't really get in the way much. Absolutely fantastic. If you're wearing a full face mask, I guarantee you will feel better about sticking your head out of cover when you're under fire and firing back. Makes for a more enjoyable game, and it also takes the worry about losing teeth, because we've seen it happen. It's not pretty, and my God, it hurts like a bastard. 15 quid, well spent. The only downside to these is if you have a low profile sight on your rifle, like in my case, my TAR-21, it makes it a little bit difficult to sight perfectly down the rifle, because your cheek can sometimes knock on the shoulder guard on the butt. But otherwise, absolutely fantastic. So, we've covered the body, we've covered face. What have we got left to do? Really, it's just your extremities. Gloves are something you should really wear for airsoft. Again, getting shot in the hand hurts, especially if it's a winter morning. It hurts, it stings, it's nasty, and you'll stand there going, ow, 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 and you look like a twat. No two ways about it, it's just funny, unless you're the one being shot. Oakley SI do some very nice combat gloves, armoured knuckles, full finger, absolutely fantastic. Personally, I don't like full finger gloves, because I like to have the tactile, you know, control over my pouches, winding my mags on. So I just wear a set of leather half-handers. If I get shot in the fingers, that's my own silly fault. I'm quite happy to do the little chicken dance and look like an idiot. But I can feel what I'm doing, I know what's going on, and if I'm jumping over a log, whack my hand down and get a big splinter, it's going to go into the leather pads on the gloves. right into my hands. Last but not least, boots. You go airsofting in trainers, you're going to go head over heels, roll down a hill, everyone's going to turn around to you, point and laugh, myself included. Wear good boots. You've got grip when you're running, and most importantly of all, you've got ankle support. If you're on a woodland site a lot and you're legging it around, and Ben will attest to this, your foot will go down a rabbit hole, you will go arse over tit, and it will wrench your ankle. A good set of boots will give you ankle support, it's going to stop any problems before they happen. So really, your two things to spend your money on: face protection, boots. Everything else, it's up to yourselves. If you want to go for something that looks cool, fantastic. My urbans are all about the look. I like looking like a PMC, mercenary, Army of Two guy, whatever. My woodland, because that's what we do 90% of the time, function. I can leave the safe zone in the morning wearing that, fully loaded, and not need to go back in until the end of the day. Horses for courses, guys. Happy shooting. If you have any ideas, if you have any loadouts that you want to brag about, let us know. We might whack you on the website. Thanks, guys. See you later.